Hey you guys, welcome to our place. This is the first video that we've done actually in our facility, and we're just in a small part of our facility where we do the sorting of the hair, and we have these large sorting tables that we use, but I am actually here on the floor. We've got plastic on the floor because we're doing some unboxing, and I just want to kind of walk you through that and what that looks like and what that process is. This facility is really cool because it used to be an old carpenter shop, and so we've kind of converted it into a hair warehouse, and it's awesome. We love it. It's kind of rough and rugged, and it just kind of lets us do our thing. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so what you're seeing here is a part of a shipment from this week, and this week we got in about 60 kilos, which that's an equivalent of about 600 bundles of hair. And what you see right here is the equivalent of about 350 bundles of hair. All right, some of them are in ponytail form. Some of these ponytails will actually equal a bundle, some of them won't. So let me first address this one question, because I get this question all the time. And excuse me guys, I'm not like full makeup. You know, I threw some bright color on my lips just to get on camera, but I don't have a full face of makeup or anything, but I'm sure you guys will forgive me for that. This is the question I get all the time. Why does it take so long for me to get my hair? And you know, it is a 5 to 6 week wait. It was 4 to 5. We have now gone to 5 to 6, which is our max. We're comfortable right at that 5 to 6 time frame. And some people ask the question, well, do I buy the hair and then you guys go out and buy the hair to fill my order? Is that the reason why it takes so long? No, not at all. We could not exist doing business like that. We could not exist. We buy hair upon hair upon hair upon hair upon hair, as you can see. You know, like I said, this is enough for 350 bundles, but the whole shipment from the week was enough for 600 bundles. We are buying hair like it is going out of style. So no, we do not wait until we receive an order to buy more hair. We buy, okay? So the stock is never an issue. Let me talk to you about what takes the length of time during that 5 to 6 week period. The first thing that happens when hair comes in, all right? This is wavy curly over here. This is straight over here, okay? So, and this is unsorted. We haven't sorted it. We haven't done anything yet, okay? All right, so let me pull out some ponytails and show you kind of how it works. All right, so, okay, we'll take this one. This is a wavy curly, right? And I need to do a separate video about wavy curly and why we call it that. The reason why we call it wavy curly is because there's such a wide range in this texture. You get everything from a soft wave to a medium wave with a ringlet curl on the end to just a loose curl all the way through. You know, there's just a wide range of patterns. So we call it wavy curly. All right, it doesn't mean that your hair is going to be a mix between wavy and curly. It just means there's a wide range of patterns. Okay. All right. So this right here is a slightly coarse wavy curly ponytail. All right, and you can see it's got some poof to it. Okay, it's got some poof going on. This has not been washed yet. Well, it's been washed at the factory, but we do a full wash and condition after the hair has been wefted. All right, so this is pre-wefting. All right, so basically the woman who sold her ponytail gathered her hair in a ponytail. All right, just like this. Okay, the hair of course was rubber banded, and that hair was cut right about here and taken off of her head in ponytail form, period. Okay, that is how we buy the hair, in raw ponytail form. Okay, so we start with a ponytail like this. Now this ponytail might weigh let me pick another one. For example, this ponytail Here, let me take this one. This one's a satin soft, wavy curly. Now you see this is kind of small. This is a small, kind of small ponytail, right? So let's say this one weighs 2 ounces. That's not enough for a bundle, right? So we've got to go through the shipment. We've got to look for similar color, similar pattern, similar texture, the same luster, and the same length. It's a mouthful, right? So 5 different sorting criteria. And when we find that, we're gonna combine and custom blend those ponytails, weigh them out, and they will make up one solid bundle. That then goes into wefting, right? Goes into production. And we do all of our wefting in-house, okay? We're not sending hair to China. We're not sending hair to some factory overseas to be wefted, okay? We do that here. All right, so after the hair is wefted, then it's going to be washed, it's going to be conditioned, we're going to check for split ends, all right? Quality check it, weigh it again, right? After it's been air dried, and then it's going to be prepped and packaged, okay, to go to you. So, so that is a long process. Let me talk to you a little bit about how we used to do business, okay? And how many companies who are, you know, online selling hair, this is how most companies do it. And this is how we used to do it. When we sold Indian hair, right? We would buy the hair, virgin hair from India. And we'd buy it from India, it would come in wefted, packaged, ready to go. So we would receive it, we'd slap our label on it, put it in a pretty package, and you could order on Monday, we'd ship your hair out on Tuesday. Done. There's no work required. There's no work required when you're doing business like that. You are simply a middleman. Somebody over here, overseas in India is, you know, not only harvesting the hair, but manufacturing the hair. They're shipping it to you. You're slapping your label on it, and you're shipping it to your customer. You are nothing but a middleman. I don't mean that negatively, and I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, okay? Because we used to run business that way. Here's the problem with that. All right, here's the problem with that. There is no knowledge of, there's no knowledge that's needed. I'm not saying people who have their companies that do business like that don't have hair knowledge. What I'm saying is you don't need to have any knowledge of hair strand health, cuticle alignment, moisture balance within the hair strand, what a healthy hair strand looks like, what an unhealthy hair strand looks like, you know, how to remove split ends. I mean, you don't need any of that knowledge to do business the way I just explained, okay? So you find a lot of people that have hair companies that are, hey, you know, might be a good company that might be selling a decent product, but you get really intricate in asking them a complex question about the hair, and you're gonna lose them, okay? What we decided to do was, how can we give women options, all right, and choice, and you know, women who are natural, how can we get hair that blends with their texture and quality, hair that's gonna last them for years? The only way to do that is to control the process. You gotta control the process. Instead of relying on some other factory in India and China, take control of that process, and so you know that you're putting out quality bundle after bundle after bundle. So that's what we did. All right, let's skip back to the hair because I feel like I'm chatty. All right, let's look at this one. This is wavy curly. This is slightly coarse, all right? Now, when you wash this hair, when we wash it before we send it to you, these waves are gonna really kind of come, you know, those patterns are gonna really deepen. They're gonna start popping out. This is just, you know, this has been brushed, all right? So the pattern is not as you know, firm as it will be once it's been washed and conditioned. So, you know, when we go to make a bundle, think about that. You gotta find a pattern that looks just like this, that looks just like this. A luster that's the same level as this. Let me give you, the lights are always so bright, and so it sometimes throws off what the luster is actually, but this is a medium low luster. You know, it may look higher than that because of the flash, you know, the camera, but this is a medium low luster actually. All right, slightly coarse. Okay, so we take great care and time in making sure that we're not just throwing bundles together. You know, we want it to really look seamless when you put it on and get it installed. Okay. Let me see. Ooh, let me say this. Let me say this. I haven't gotten that question in a really long time, but when we first started, people would ask, where is this hair really from? It's from China, isn't it? That kind of thing. Here's the thing you gotta know, and I'm gonna do a separate video about this. India changed the game, okay? When India took the virgin hair market really to another level, other countries all over the world saw that, you know what, this could be a viable export for us. And so you're going to find different countries popping up that are starting to sell hair and get into the hair game. So, the doubters don't bother me, because it's okay. It takes time to get used to something new and to get used to the concept that, yes, hair is coming from a different part of the world. It doesn't always have to come from India or China, even though they do dominate the market. So just a little tidbit there. Let's talk about let's look at some straight bundles. Here's another one, just a little different, okay? That's about a number 2. I've got some 3s in here and some 4s. Hi, Lakita. I know you're looking at these 3s and 4s, girl. I got you covered, girl. I got you covered. That's one of my customers. So sweet, such a sweetheart. This is a number 4. See that color? That beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. It's a number 4. Straight. Gorgeous. The 3s and 4s are going to be a little, I won't say more rare, but there's less of those in the straight shipments. But again, with the straight, when you're looking to put a bundle together, same thing. Look, you got to look for the same luster, the same pattern, the same texture before you put these bundles together. So the main thing that I guess I would love everybody to know is quality takes time. I'm always like hot under these lights. Quality takes time. Okay, a very small part of this shipment was curly. Curly, right? Curly bundles. I'm going to show you just a few of those ponytails. We do put these aside, for our curly promotions. This right here, now this has not been degraded. You can see some grays in there. Now you see that curly, right? That's a slightly coarse curly. Look at that. You see that? See that bounce? See, it's just bouncing. All right, so that's a curly. And again, when you wash this, man, these curls are gonna pop like you would not believe. Just gorgeous. That's a slightly coarse. Now look at this one. See how just frizzy and crazy, that looks. I love it. I think it's beautiful. But this is, again, once you wash this, you'll get more definition, more definition, more definition. It just, a lot of these ponytails that have that coarseness to them are gonna look really bushy in this raw state. Okay, there's a coarse one, but that is going to be a beautiful curly piece once we, get that blended. Look at this one. Look at that color, that beautiful auburn color. Isn't that gorgeous? Now this is going to be a curly, right? But it's going to be a looser curly. It's going to be a looser curl. But that's beautiful. I think I have one more piece. Yeah, this one here. This is almost looks like a wavy, but again, once you get that water on it, those curls are really going to pop and come alive. But anyway, and again, a small section of this shipment was curly, just a small portion. So that's the reason why you don't find curly readily available just on the website to purchase. So the main thing for this video, you guys, it's kind of been a little hodgepodge. The main message is quality takes time. We will never go back to that dime a dozen hair that anybody can sell and anybody can. No. We are going to continue to increase. We don't know everything, but we've learned a lot. The hair has taught us a lot over the 10 years that we've been selling hair. And we're going to continue to increase, to learn, to grow, to get better, and to really put out a quality product for you. And that was the main reason why we stopped. Indian hair was 95% of our business. We totally shut it down and went to this because we wanted to provide a quality product and a product that women could wear and feel confident in, that could select their luster, could select their texture, their degree of coarseness, know that it was going to blend seamlessly with their hair, and have a product they could be proud of for years to come.